CherieHanson here, just saying a hi to you and how are you doing as we move into this new reality and we leave behind the temptations. I often think of childhood stories, and Jiminy Cricket was a story that often comes to mind. Pinocchio has Jiminy Cricket to be his guide, but he allows himself to listen to the fox. Now Pinocchio puts off becoming a real boy because he's listening to the wrong voice. And my mind just goes to metaphors so easily. Right now, we have to choose the voice we're listening to. We can choose our ego mind. We can choose our subconscious shadow self. We can choose the point of view of a loser that somehow barely survived. We can indulge our victim mindset and ask them to the tea party in Alice in Wonderland. Come, have tea and cake. We'll all talk about victim stuff. We will all keep installing the idea that somehow we have been outraged against. And so I thought today about the concept of authenticity. I posted yesterday that to be authentic is a difficult thing because first you have to know who you are. And then my mind went to back when I was in college, Cosmopolitan magazine had the Cosmo questionnaire you could take to find out things. And I thought, what if there was a situation where you take a quiz to find out who your authentic self is at this time, because it changes. Are you a night owl? Are you a lark? Are you a turkey vulture? Are you a magpie? You know, so the questions are so important that you ask yourself. And here are some of the ones that came to me. Do I really enjoy being in a crowd? Does my vibration go higher when I am soothing myself with foods that make me less healthy and more out of shape? Is that a high vibe situation? What do I want for myself? What do I dream about for myself? How do I love? There are not 7 languages of love. There are 2,000 languages of love. What is my language of love? What is my capacity for hearing other people when they talk to me? A friend of mine the other day reminded me of the fact that I don't listen well enough. She was like taking a quiz. She said she wants no more plants in her garden, and I messaged her, do you want me to bring you some white iris? She had said, this is my boundary. I don't want more plants in my garden. And what I have done is shown up and disregarded what she has clearly spelled out to me. And so as a person who is trying to get to know myself, I ask the question, how bloody often do I do this? How bloody often do I just stampede over people with my desire to help them when they have already said, this is not what they seek? And then I thought back in my life about how this had happened to me so often. I would say to people, I don't like going out in a crowd. I don't like being around a bunch of people I haven't met before. I don't like to eat food that has nitrates in it. And yet, they keep trying to push it. This reminds me of my 21st birthday. I'll share this with you. I went to a pub, a bar, because society expects somebody who is now of drinking age to go out drinking. I didn't want to drink. And so I'm sitting at the table and people are singing happy birthday, and people who are at the table are drinking prodigious amounts, and people are sending over drinks, and I have said I don't want to drink, I don't like drinking. And pretty soon it looked like a bowling alley. All these drinks that were sent over to me by everybody in the pub, people at other tables. I didn't know them, and they were sending over these concoctions and cocktails and drinks. And the point they were trying to make was, we know who you are. You're one of us. And I'm sitting there going, no, I'm not. I can love you. I can appreciate you. I can do the best I can to not run over you like an enraged buffalo and pay attention to your boundaries. But I am still in that place where I am interviewing myself. Why did you do that? What was your reason? How did you react to that? What is that like from your past? How are you growing? What are you growing into? How has your mood, your vibration, your sense of connection to your body, your sense of peace shifted over the last 5 years or 10 years or 20 years? And so I interview myself. I weigh and measure myself. I put myself in a water bath to see how much body mass index I have. I watch things like, am I getting better at parking so I don't look like I'm just abandoning my car? I'll get out and look at it and go, how am I doing with parking that car? And I'm noticing that when I pay attention to it, hey, isn't that interesting? When you pay attention to your goals and what you are becoming, you get better at it. And the last question, I think, is very, very important. When will I be able to love myself unconditionally? When will I be able to accept what things I need in my life to feel safe, to feel secure, to help me grow? And when will I be able to just accept that I have leftover trauma, I have a shadow self, I have certain things that make me very uncomfortable, and just as if you loved a child, what you can say is, come here, sweetie. I know this is hard for you. So this is the method of getting to know yourself. This is the method of learning who your authentic self is, so you can stay in that vibration of authenticity. Otherwise, what you're doing is you're going, oh, I have to go do that thing that everybody else is doing. I mean, if I were in a hunter-gatherer society, I would have to go out and, take a bamboo and blow poison darts into animals. We all hunt, come and hunt. We all sacrifice the firstborn child. Come and sacrifice with us. So if you can take the message that people are giving you and really look inside, do I love myself more if I fit in? Do I love myself more when I am doing what everyone around me is doing? And my answer is no, I don't. I don't, because I have given up my boundaries. I have given up my personality. I have taken a slab stone and sacrificed my own identity in order to please the gods of the normal. So start thinking about who you really are. It'll allow you to go inside, it'll allow you to interview yourself, and it'll allow you to do readings. Oh, how do I feel right now? When I was sitting on the deck a few minutes ago with my flowers and with the garden and with birds in the trees, I'm just feeling in and I'm going, oh my God, I feel perfect right now. That happens when I garden, or when I dance, or when I write. So find out what your authentic self is craving. Pay attention and start giving those experiences to yourself. And I want to say I am here to do psychic readings. Right now I'm charging $80 for an hour, remote, anywhere in the world. I don't need to know you. It's not important I know anything about you. I will be able to read your energy, and I will be able to help you to become who you were meant to be. That is a gift that I have, and I can share with you. Please subscribe to my channel. Please share with someone who is struggling through a bog up to their waist. I don't know where I am, I'm lost, and I can't see anything. And do share and like my videos. The last thing I want to say, and I mean it full-heartedly, right from my backbone out, I appreciate you.